Do you want to improve your posture, mobility, and flexibility? Watch this video to learn how to find out which muscles you need to focus on when you're doing your stretches, when you're doing your mobility exercises. My name is Renata. I am a physical therapist. I work with pelvic floor therapy, Pilates, gyrotonic, and yoga. I'm going to teach you how to find out which group of muscles you're going to be focusing on when doing your stretches and mobility exercises. So you're going to sit and extend your legs in front of you. I don't want you to use your hands to support your spine, and I don't want you to bend your knees. You're going to try to really extend your knees as you try to keep your spine nice and tall. Do that, and now we're going to pay attention to what's happening with your body alignment. Are you able to keep a nice and tall spine? Or does your posture look like this? Or you really feel that it's super hard and it's almost like, oh my gosh, it hurts. I want to put my hands on the floor and support my spine. If you're struggling with maintaining a nice body alignment and a tall spine when your hamstrings are being stretched, that means you need to really focus on stretching your hamstrings to release that low back and pelvic tension in your body. So if you look at my posture, I could use some flexibility here. I could use some more mobility, but I'm not struggling. I can keep this. I feel I'm working, but it's not too bad. So if this is what your posture looks like, or you really need to bend your knees, you're going to focus on improving your hamstring flexibility. Now we're going to move on to hip rotators, the muscles that do external hip rotation and the pelvic floor. So bend your knees, place your feet on the floor. Again, you're not allowed to use your hands to keep your posture nice and tall. You have to use your muscles. Bring your knees together, extend your arms in front of you, and try as much as you can, as hard as you can, to extend your spine to keep a nice and tall posture. It is super hard for me to do this. So I can feel the difference between hamstrings. You see what's happening to my back? And when I create that tension in my pelvic floor and hip rotators, it is hard. So in my case, I need to work on hip rotators and pelvic floor muscles more than I need to work on my hamstrings. If your posture while you're doing this looks like this, there's no way you can bring your legs together. There is no way you can keep your spine upright without using your hands and your arms to prop yourself up like this. That tells you that you need to work on external hip rotation, mobility. You need to stretch the external hip rotators and your pelvic floor. The third group of muscles that we're gonna assess is we're gonna check the hip abductors, the muscles that bring your leg together like this. So you're gonna find that nice butterfly stretch position, and you're gonna, same thing, you're gonna watch what's happening to your low back and pelvis when you do that stretch. So again, my posture here, you can see the difference. When I'm stretching my hip adductors, my back feels nice. That's definitely not the group of muscles that is creating tension in my pelvis and lower back. But when you do this stretch, your knees are up here and your low back is really round, you know that you need to work on your hip adductors. So the goal is to create tension and watch how that tension is affecting your ability to align your pelvis and low back. What we're going to do now is we're going to stretch the muscles. So let's say that when you did this quick assessment, you notice that your hamstrings are a group of muscles that is really affecting your posture and it's really creating tension. So we're going to do a nice hamstrings stretch, and you're going to probably say, oh, I've done that, the touch your toes thing. But if you watched other videos, you know that I'm not a big fan of this stretch here. What I want you to do is I want you to focus on keeping that lower back alignment, a nice tall spine. And I want you to focus on hinging from your hips. Hold onto your legs. Use your arms now to really extend your spine and align your back, keeping a nice and tall spine. And slowly extend your knees, but your main goal is to keep your torso and your legs connected. And you're only going to go and extend your knees as far as you can keep that connection. Keep a nice and tall spine, keep your shoulders down, and slowly extend your knees. You're going to notice that not only you're going to feel the hamstrings stretching, but you're also going to feel your low back stretching. So you're going to go and find how far you can extend your knees before you lose that torso and leg connection. And when you find that spot that you go like, there's no way I can extend my knees more, you're going to stop. And I want you to hold for 5 breaths or 30, 40 seconds. So let's breathe for 5 here. Inhale and exhale. 1. Inhale and exhale. 2. Inhale and exhale. 3. And 2 more. And the last one. And slowly release. This is how I want you to stretch your hamstrings. Let's move to a mobility and exercise for your hip joint. And it's also gonna stretch your hip muscles as well. So you're gonna internally rotate one leg and keep the other leg in external rotation. If you're not able to keep your spine upright without using your hands, that's totally fine. Place your hands on the floor to help you align your spine. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, you're going to extend your leg and not only stretch your knee, but find a nice like spiral movement with your femur, allowing your hip rotators to work as you extend the leg. Inhale, exhale to stretch. 2, keep placing your seat bone down. Inhale to bend. Exhale to stretch. 3, and if you want to challenge your ability to stabilize the spine, 4, you can let your hands go and work your core more because you don't have support. 5 and 6, 7, and 1 more, 8. Now find that nice diamond, that butterfly stretch again, and we're going to move on to the left leg. Inhale here, exhale to extend your leg, and feel that nice rotation. Place your seat bone down. Inhale to bend, exhale to stretch. And we're going to do 6 more, and you can place your hands down or use your core. Okay. Exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, inhale, exhale, 8. Place your feet together. If your knees are up here and your back is really round, you're going to grab a blanket or a yoga block. You're going to sit on the blanket or on a yoga block to allow your pelvis to relax a little so you can get deeper into your stretch and really get the benefits that you need. Inhale here, exhale, same idea. Same thing that we did with the hamstring stretch. You're not going to be rounding your back. Your goal is not necessarily to be all the way down, but to keep a nice and tall spine and pelvis. So you can use your hands to pull yourself forward, get the nice and straight back. Inhale, exhale. Find what is your range of motion, what is available without rounding your back. And once you find that, you just hold for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, 5, and 4, and 3, and 2 more. And the last one, inhale, exhale. Now you're going to bring your legs together. Lie down on your back. Place your arms by your side. Cross your left leg on top of your right leg. Bring your legs towards your chest. Hold behind your right leg. And now I want you to pay attention on your pelvis and tailbone. So at the same time you want to bring that leg close to your chest, you also want to keep your tailbone down. So it's like there's this muscle activation happening. Even if there's no movement, you're really pushing your tailbone down to the floor at the same time that you want to bring your legs close to your chest. So we're going to hold here. Inhale, exhale, get deeper. And then we're going to work on opening your right leg, your hamstrings, the back of the leg. Inhale. Every time you exhale, you're going to extend your leg and get deeper into that stretch. And we're going to do that for 5. Exhale, 4. And 3. 2. And the last one. And hold. So now we are not only stretching the hip rotators, but we are also stretching the hamstrings. Bend your knee, place your foot down, and we're going to work the other leg. You're going to cross your right leg on top of your left leg, hold behind your left leg, align your spine, your neck, relax your shoulders, bring your knee towards your chest. At the same time, you're trying to ground that tailbone. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale to bend, exhale, 4, and 3, and 2 more. And the last one, hold. Try to relax the shoulders. Make sure your neck is nice and aligned. And slowly release. Bring both knees into your chest. And you're going to roll onto your side to push yourself back up to sitting. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that you were able to understand the connection between the muscles and your ability to keep a nice alignment, nice posture. I have a lot of videos in my channel where I teach different mobility exercises, different stretches. Feel free to try other exercises and stretches. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.